Now from Place Ministries, another inspirational moment. Welcome back to Your Place.
1 Corinthians 1:17 says, "For Christ did not send me to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom and elegance, lest the cross of Christ be emptied of its power." Going into this week, I've been dreading my assignment for several churches and pastors around the country. I have 26 evaluations to give pastors on hiring staff members or evaluating current staff members. First, I've never produced 26 evaluations in 1 week, and the weight of doing all of them is weighed on me. But even more than the volume of work involved in getting these evaluations to different pastors is what I do in the evaluations. My job is to point out what individuals do well and, what they're not so gifted to do. And honestly, I feel pretty crummy when I point out areas a person might not excel in based on interpreting his or her place profile. And while not being so pumped about what lay ahead for me in the coming week, on Saturday I read in my devotional time 1 Corinthians 1:17 and was exhorted to do my job with passion and to the best I can this week. In 1 Corinthians 1:17, Paul said Christ did not send him to baptize. And while I don't know if Paul had the spiritual gift of pastor shepherd, I think most individuals who baptize are those who have shepherded others into their spiritual faith. So remember, in finding your place in life and ministry, it is as important to determine what God has not called you to do as it is to determine what He has called you to do. And when you determine what He has not called you to do, be like Paul and say it, and don't do what He's not called you to do. But when you determine what God has called you to do, be like Paul and do it with passion and with zeal.
Your Place is a weekday devotional from Place Ministries. Our focus is helping followers of Christ know how and why God created them, and be encouraged to do what God created them to do in life and ministry. For a list of free resources, go to placeministries.org and join us every weekday right here at Your Place.